service in any community is an absolutely vital component of a community's economic viability, and so we've been prevented from doing commercial service for obvious reasons because of the firefighting for over 5 weeks. So the phased re-entry of that service is just a huge milestone for the community and for our airport authority and all our partners.
Commercial air service is back in Fort McMurray as many residents are making their return home. The main terminal was a main priority for the first responders and is functioning once again despite some hangars and facilities being lost near the old terminal. On the first commercial flight back into the city, the aircraft became very quiet as people prepared for re-entry.
As we approached the airport and people could see out the window what sort of the magnitude of what had happened here, it was quite quiet and somber. As people looked out, then you could see houses that had been lost.
You could hear a pin drop on the aircraft as it circled to land. People who were looking out the window were seeing from the air on a nice clear day the results of the disaster, and it was quite an impact for them.
When you look out there, you see everything that used to be, full of trees, and where it jumped the river and everything like that. It's pretty, yeah.
Operations have taken a hit financially over the past month and a half. Instead of taking in approximately $3 million in the month of May, it will be zero. Insurance will help mitigate some of that cost, and operations should be back in full swing in the coming months.
And I'm expecting by November, December, we should be back to a more normal operation, the kind of growth perhaps that we saw in the last few years.
As the day wears on, we'll have flights coming in from Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, and Toronto. And, we're eager to get back to normal. Obviously, we'll be working with the local officials because there are still some restrictions because they've got important work to do. They're still fighting some fires, and we'll work with them. But we'll get back to our regular schedule as quickly as possible.
As more residents look to return, the Court facilities look to continue to restore their operations. It will take time, and it will take patience. Together, we are Fort McMurray Strong. I am Doug Roxburgh.